Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last replay we're going to do of the second round, where we have Murtagh's Dark Elves versus Jed's Norse. Both of these teams got a win in the first round, so it's super exciting to see who wins this one. Jed beat someone with his Norse, and and Murtagh beat Scruff with his Dark Elves. So there we go. Who is to say who Jed beat? I will try and think of it as this game progresses. um, who did he beat? God, I don't know. Yeah, Yeti Norse is it's insane, right? It's not what I would do. Yeah, he's quite cool, but in fairness, though, knowing that you're going to be playing in the Éire League and you're going to probably face like a couple of renegades and a couple of orcs or something, then maybe Yeti Norse isn't the worst thing in the world, right? Let's see. Who did Jed play in round one? Literally impossible to find out. Um, any second now. Nope. I have no idea. Oh, Medicine Dan's Woodies. There we go. Played Medicine Dan's Woodies. Lovely. So second round of elves for the thing. Maybe we need to do it in red and blue rather than this. I guess this isn't too bad. If I'm in a bit closer, probably fine. ODL check is completely fine. So picks the ball up on the leader. Not too shabby at all. He exposed the Yeti, yeah. But you know, I I tried to punish the Yeti every turn with my high elves in Killarney, and I couldn't knock it down. And it didn't have block. there was like there was one turn where I got 4 dice on it, and in the following turn I got like 6 dice on it, and I couldn't knock it down. And then I finally did, and it was completely fine. So it was complete bait. Going for the foul. Only what? +2? +1? Oh, yes, because this one isn't standing. Yeah, good job. Good job, mate. So, gonna hit the Ulf. And then we're gonna hit the Lino. +32 with DP. Yeah, that's true. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. We did hit the Lino. Grand. We're gonna dodge blitz him. Right. And rush into there. Mental. Absolutely mental. You missed the Renegades game, Dimmy. I did a first game as well, just for you. Pick me up. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Ooh, it's a shit. I mean, it's a shame we didn't get a push. Did we have the option for a push? No, we didn't. Okay. I was saying we could just come in a tree and blitz, or we can just come in a tree and blitz this way. Excellent, easy peasy. Lovely. Valkyrie might get surfed. This Valkyrie might get surfed. He's dead though, so he'll be doing nothing. Dead Blitzer, fucking hell. DP Lino for a dead Blitzer. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade, actually. So that's 2 of the Blitzers out. So we basically have to surf this Valkyrie now, I would think. No, I mean, you got a POW anyway. Oh, it was going to be a surf, so that's fine. Okay. And then we get the bonus hit on the pig as well. Into a stun. Gets the pick up. That dodge seemed a bit mental before moving that line up, but that's fine. Sometimes our brains does things we don't necessarily expect it to do. You know, sometimes we think about doing one thing and then get stuck into doing another thing. I was wondering if we were going to see the Yeti block, or the Yeti blitz. Okay. I was going to say there was a correct place to put that Ulf, and it wasn't that square. Gets to 4-3. Yeah, but I mean, this is so open now. So I think we were better just dodging this way, right, and coming back to like here. But then you get surf probably. Yeah. I think this Ulf should have been here or here. But so we're just gonna dodge off. Yep. One, two, three, four. Oh, just out of pig uphill surf range. Diced. Dice being out of the uphill. That's a shame. Right. So how are the... I guess we could just surf this blitzer, couldn't we? Oh no, we've already moved the Ulf. Okay, so Yeti blitz again? Yeti blitz into the blitzer for the surf, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Suppose that's fine. Half Balk runs around the top. Yeti comes in. Decides not to do the rushes, which is probably fair, right? Gets to surf this one instead and base up the blitzer in the back. He's fine. And then does the rush into there. Nice. I mean, it's... right. So what I was going to say was, I mean, it's pretty easy for the Dark Elves to move down and blitz this. Not if you snake before moving the wall. Yeah, I think these two move first, and then you can move like the witch to here, and then like you could do the blitz, and then this guy dodges. Maybe this guy dodges before you blitz, but yeah, I think that's better. So now 3 out of the 4 Blodge blitzers are off the pitch, and we might see 4 out of 4 blitzers off the pitch here, and the runner off the pitch. So dump off into the crowd. So then he doesn't surf. That's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good restraint from Jed to not go for the surf anyway, just because you could. Ball more important. And then the Ulf Def or the Yeti surfs, right? And then just don't follow. Pretty good. And then Yeti smash. The Yeti did in fact smash. Yeah, so the Dark Elves in a bit of trouble. Wow. So snakes again. Terrible, terrible dice. Terrible dice there, isn't it? Could have surfed that Valkyrie as well. Looking pretty good from the Norse now. Wonder if we should have moved the pig first. I suppose we wanted to see where the Ulf was going, right? So we can screen it off a bit more. But yeah, if you're just going there anyway, then it's fine. And then we can surf both of these as well. Oh dear. There's going to be no Dark Elves left. I mean, they've been quite lucky in the surfs, haven't they? And foul. Oh, we're not fouling. Ooh, thought we might foul the witch there, honestly. I guess we could still foul the witch. Okay, we're gonna foul the runner. Fair. Think I would have put in another assist. Would have made no difference. So 2 send-offs now for Jed, which is fine because he has 2 bench. Well, he has 3 bench, right? And then tries to run around, get the 1D. Doesn't get her. So yeah, pretty easy 3 dice to blitz off. Gets him. And scores. Nothing else is standing. So lovely. Very successful drive from the Norse, wasn't it? Yeah, the Dark Elves took an absolute pounding on the sidelines, didn't they? Just getting removed, and then obviously got very unlucky to snake after the breakthrough. Gets a quick snap. Ball's pretty safe, right, from blitzes and stuff. Dark Elves down a bunch of players. So it's so tough, right? Like, because the Dark Elves need to try and push and get a draw here, because even a draw isn't the worst thing, right? You've won your first game, and you could draw your second game, and then you're still in contention, really. But yeah, the drive failing is obviously quite sad. But wished doesn't pick it up and gets the scatter catch. Wow, Looker dog. Not that it makes much of a difference anyway, right? Even if it was to be on the ground, 3 out of the 4 blitzers are off the pitch, so there's only, you know, the Dark Elves don't have the speed, and they have 2 more players stunned as well. So yeah, it's quite sad. The Norse can just get everything together now and march down the field. You'd be thinking anyway. Just score whenever they want. I think we could have moved a couple of the players before taking that block. I think we could have moved a couple more players before taking that blitz. Are we fouling? A scoring try. Nice. Nice. Might foul anyway, right? Yeah. Kaz the runner. Easy peasy. It's a complete Norsing. Complete and utter Norsing. Does get a POW. So I mean, like the Norse could just score next turn, couldn't they? The Norse could just try and score next turn. Didn't reroll that one right. No, I think that's probably correct. Correct. God, pick me up has worked. Like, I'm pretty sure that's 3 out of 3 pick me ups, which is insane. There's another removal for the Norse. Yeah. Absolutely insane. Yeah, honestly, right? Putting in the scoring thread and actually using it, insanity. Oh, do we take the push? Oh. Take the push and claw it. Okay, we're not actually handing it off. That's fine. I guess we're gonna fell the witch. Surely not. Surely we're not gonna fell the witch. Jed never fouls. And does get a restun. It's a sad state of affairs, this game now, isn't it? The Dark Elves have to try and push and push and push. But, yeah, they're just getting banged. Just a stun. That witch goes on the ground. Oh, God. Alright, we finally based the ball, which basically just means he's getting surfed. Yet he does not want to do anything. Here comes Surf City, baby. That's you surfed. And he's fine. In fairness, the crowd have been very nice. 2 rerolls on rushes, so we can get more fouls. Okay. I was like, this is looking very tempting to just dodge and hit the ball, but in my head we were still fouling the witch, so it's good that we changed which we were fouling with. It's good that we changed that. It does get sent off. I think we need to go red and blue to try and figure out who's who. Ah, yes. The Dark Elves are the ones with no players. I forgot. But we've still sacked the ball. And we have 2 players to recover. No, we've got... Okay, we've Scattercat. Fucking hell. We... we caught the ball on the scatter catch. So there was no fear. And now we can just score if we want. Don't know if there actually is any need to just score. But yeah, fair enough. You know, take the 2-0. Give them like what, 4 turns. Get your pig back so you can foul a bit more. They get 2 KOs. Your 3 send-offs obviously are still sent off. Yeah. So they're down. So they've got a dodge blitzer back. But so the Dark Elves have to 2-turn basically, and then have to 2-turn again. Which is a tall order, isn't it? Pitch invasion could make it easier. I mean, it didn't really make too much of a difference. Just the push there is a bit sad. But gets the dodge into the 1D POW, which means we can get some guys in the backfield for the 2-turn. Pretty lovely. going for the handoff to the blodger. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Okay. That's alright. Again, these guys could have just gone here, right? Well, that guy could have definitely gone there. And that guy could have definitely gone there before this rush. But it's very small things, and obviously it's having played a game or two of Blood Bowl, it's quite easy to have some turn ordering issues, especially when you probably feel like the game has gone against you, right? So you gotta be careful not to give him a chain out here, right? The pow there. Goes in there. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty easy, like, 1D if you want it into just dodge, or you could blitz out. Yeah. Right. Well, got the 2 turn. Game on. Now it just has to turn over the Norse. Turn over the Norse here. Can't be that hard, right? 1 reroll apiece. The Norse still have the apple. Just really goes to show the lack of damage the Dark Elves have been able to do. Well, at first, they haven't had many fecking players, have they? In order to be able to do anything. And no reroll for either one. Yeah, thanks, Facey Do Nothing. Good to see you. Hello, Lady LaFay. How did you get on in your Belgian Cup game yesterday? I saw Cyanide were advertising it on the Blood Bowl community Facebook page. I was like, what the fuck? You're happy? Okay, that's good. I presume congratulations. Yeah, I was really surprised that Cyanide were like promoting it in the Facebook community page. I was like, wow. That's a first. Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't reroll it. Well, the Dark Elves wanted the ball on the ground and wanted to have something to pressure. So that's pretty good. Okay, it's a bit sad the last reroll had to go in there. But does get the POW here, which means the witches can come around the back. He's dead. That fella there died. So he's fine. Well, he's not fine. He's dead, obviously. And the witch goes nyum. So yeah, bit of pressure. He gets wrestled down. God, it actually might be a bit tricky to protect this ball. Ulf takes a block to free up a lino. And again, we just moved the other lino who was free already, right? So another turn ordering issue. We didn't move this fella, who we presumably did the block to free up. It's looking pretty good though, honestly. And has to do Yeti block, yeah, to free up the Ulf. Yeah, well, have to go for a sack here. And fails. GG's. GG's. So Jed wins 2 games on the bounce as well. And Murtagh falls down to a win and a loss. But yeah, it was a fun game. I think the Dark Elves got fairly unlucky, honestly, with a couple of the bits here and there, didn't they? But yeah, congratulations to Jed and commiserations to Murtagh. And thanks everyone for watching. Bye now.